morning, my name is Anton Farber.
I'm Duško Šavija.
My name is Mario.
Hi, my name is Patricia.
Welcome on board motor yacht CROCUS. Today we have the honor to be on board CROCUS, which is an Admiral Yacht built in 2021, and we have the privilege of being on board since this has been a private yacht since built and nobody had the opportunity to discover this yacht before. This yacht, as mentioned, was built in 2021 by the Admiral shipyard in Italy, one of the finest shipyards nowadays specialized in customs yacht. When we speak about CROCUS, we need to speak about quality, design, and functionality. When we speak about design, we need to highlight the shipyard, Admiral, which is well known for their cooperation with the biggest brands like Giorgio Armani and Lamborghini. At the same time, CROCUS is one of the most special yachts built by the shipyard until today. In terms of quality, this yacht has been built for a yacht owner that has lots of experience in yachting. He had a clear vision of what he wanted to achieve. We can see that everything what has been built has a purpose behind. For example, we will not be able to find any sharp edges on board. All the edges are rounded, specially made for guests and children in order to avoid any kind of damage. At the same time, we can speak about the idea that he had to have clear separation routes between the crew and the guests in order to provide as much more privacy as possible and at the same time to provide a high level of service. We can see in the market the latest trend to sacrifice crew area in order to enlarge the space for the guests. Even though this is welcomed for new time owners, in the long term we can affirm that this will damage the level of service and the general experience on board. CROCUS is an example of the opposite. We have a very good balance of guest space and also space dedicated for the crew to enhance the level of service for the guests and also to give the crew enough areas and comfortable accommodation to create a positive atmosphere on board. As we walk on board CROCUS, we will discover the huge beach platform. This space has been enlarged intentionally by 2 meters. Initially, the boat was designed to be 46 meters, but at the end it became 48. This space can be used for sunbathing, for swimming. We have here a hydraulic platform that can go under the water, also on top as a trampoline. And furthermore, we can also install here a table for alfresco dining or whatever other purpose that the guests might have. We have the possibility to install portable poles with a sunshade on top in order to have shade on the warm days. Behind me we have the door that leads to the beach store and furthermore to the engine room. An important point to mention that we have of course here showers, etc., but additionally, as in any beach clubs nowadays, we also have a day head inside the beach store.
Hi, my name is Patricia and I'm the chief stewardess on the motor yacht CROCUS. I'm working on this beautiful boat almost 2 years now. What I like in my job is to make our guests happy with small details during all day and see that they enjoy the boat and each moment close to the nature.
After the beach club, the stairs will lead us to the entrance in the main deck. I would like to introduce you to Patricia, the chief stewardess. I'm sure that Patricia will be able to explain us and describe us all the secrets and the highlights of the boat. Could you please explain us about this space?
Yes, as you see, we have a lot of space on the aft deck. We can, of course, relax on this beautiful white sofa and see the view on the aft. Or our guests love to relax in this space to sit on the shadow. And we have here beautiful entrance with the view on our salon.
Also, it's important to mention that the deck is asymmetrical in the way that we have on the starboard the staircases that will lead us to the upper salon and the upper deck, and on the port side we have the access for the crew space, which is really convenient for service, as we will explain later on. As we continue forward, we will discover the entrance to the main salon with these unique sliding doors that open till the frame, that offers an incredible amount of space and a symbiosis between the outdoor area and the inside. Inside in the master salon, we can discover a very big bar with marble statuario on top and also a hidden TV that goes up. Behind, we will discover the big table for dining.
I love the calm colors, what we have around, and what is the most important, what we have in the salon on the both sides, these massive windows which are giving extraordinary view where we are on the anchor or during the cruising.
As we step inside CROCUS, we will discover the tremendous amount of light that we have due to the huge windows from floor to ceiling that are even enhanced with mirrors in the base, on the floor and also on the ceiling. We are now in the port and maybe it's not so clearly seen with boats on the sides, but when CROCUS is at anchor, it creates a fantastic amount of light and space inside. Additionally, it gives you also a feeling like being closer to the sea. We have also behind us the big TV that pops in the bar that features an entertainment system with all the possibilities to stream any kind of app, etc., that will be a delight for any guest on board.
All the furnishing what we have in the salon is Minotti brand. According with the carpet, we have a lot of storage in the shelf in the aft, and beautiful bar which is giving to us also a lot of options to storage plenty of things.
It's indeed a very luxurious and minimalistic interior design that again gives to the new owner a white canvas because it's really easy to change and to personalize, but I believe it's very convenient. On the port side, we have the access to the crew. As we mentioned earlier, it gives in all the decks the possibility for crew to enter and exit without interference with the guests. And on the starboard side, we have the corridor that will lead to the master cabin that is full beam. The main salon, as we move forward after the bar, we will discover this beautiful table with chairs and table designed by Menotti. Also, we can see this crockery, which is also beautiful. We have lots of options thanks to the storage that we have on board. I cannot avoid, and I will repeat myself, but it's so incredible to see such big windows on both sides, which are even enhanced by mirrors, both in the base and the floor and in the ceiling. It gives an additional extra light and space. It gives a really close feeling with the sea. If we move forward, we will discover the staircases that lead us to the guest cabins on the left, the foyer that can be customized with an art, additional staircase for the upper salon. In this part on the left, we have the ebony wood with additional storage, very convenient, and the day head for the guests. Hi again. This is not a cabin, but it's the walk-in closet of the master cabin, and it's huge. It offers you so much space for her and for him. It's really unusual to have such a big space in the walk-in closet of a yacht of this size. If we move forward, we are entering in the master cabin. It's of course the most important cabin on board, and it really gives you the feeling of luxury. We have here the master office for the owner. Full beam, you feel the space as soon as you enter. We have a really comfortable and generous bed in the middle. It is really incredible to be on a full beam master cabin. It gives you so much space, and at the same time with such big windows, it gives you so much light. I mean, it's incredible, it's beautiful. But you haven't seen till the best thing of all. When we move into the huge bathroom, we can only say marble, marble, and marble, because it's everywhere. It's on the floor, it's in the shower, it's in the sink. It gives you the real Italian feeling of luxury. It's amazing. After the pleasure that we had in the master cabin, I would like to show you the other 4 guest cabins that we have in the lower deck. Even when we go in the staircase, we can discover the beautiful Alcantara finish on both sides, also with touches of glass here on my left. I mean, it's just a beautiful staircase. In the lower deck, I would like to show you the VIP cabin, which is huge, and for some it might be considered as the master cabin. It offers lots of space in the same tones, in the same colors as the master cabin, with the same design. It features, again, a really big bed with big TV, with entertainment system adapted to any platform. Here we have the Apple TV, so we can watch anything that you might want. But again, which is really unusual, is that all this wall is storage. As you can see, we just open it like this, and we have lots of space. A part of the functionality of the lots of storage space that we have here, we also have a very nice feature that all the beds in the guest cabins are convertible. What means that the beds can be joined into a single big bed, like in this case, but at the same time it can be converted into twin beds. Let's continue into the bathroom, which again, as you can imagine, is everything about marble. And it's simply beautiful. It's the size of a master bathroom. It's huge, and it gives you the luxury that you will expect on CROCUS. And lastly, I would also like to show you one more thing. So, hi again. This door was created as an emergency door for kids. In case if this door was blocked, children will always be able to exit the bathroom. I think it's a very wise idea by the owner and by the shipyard. Here we are in the port forward guest cabin. As we can see, the beds are currently with the twin layout. They can be conveniently joined into one bed. All the colors, all the materials, lighting, etc. is exactly the same as we have in the VIP cabin or in the master, so it gives the same feeling of luxury to every guest, regardless in which cabin he is staying. And also we have the wonderful bathroom filled with marble everywhere, again with full of light and giving almost the same experience and as in the biggest cabins. This is the corridor of the lower deck where the 4 guest cabins are located. As you can see, again, the same luxury materials, the same feeling, etc. We have here in the corridor very conveniently located a fridge, like a minibar, so each guest can help themselves. And going forward, which is actually the aft, we have 2 guest cabins. Here on the starboard, we will have a very similar cabin as we have just seen, port forward, again with the same layout of beds that can be joined, with the same finishing, bathroom, etc., almost identical. And finally, we are in the aft port guest cabin. It's the 4th one in the lower deck. As you can see, it's really similar layout and materials, with the unique difference that here we have the Pullman bed, which increases the capacity with 1 guest more. So the total capacity of CROCUS is 11 guests. Other than that, we have the same amount of storage, the same beautiful bathroom, so each guest in all the cabins can be assured that will receive the same experience of luxury on board. After the main deck, we came upstairs here in the upper salon in this beautiful space, which is combined also by a terrace with the sliding doors that open till the frame. A very important note that was created thanks to the designer Gianmarco Campanino is that the salon is full beam, which creates a very impressive space. On the port side, we have the door for the crew, for the service where we have a pantry. Like in the majority of guest areas, we have bars here in the upper salon and also in the terrace. But I think that the important information that we need to hear is from Patricia, based on your experience. What exactly was the owner idea of this space?
The idea was to create some kind of minimal cinema lounge, to use it to watch all the movies, and to create also this beautiful space with the view on the bridge deck with opening completely wide doors.
It's a fantastic space that creates those doors that slide into the frame. So I think it's a perfect environment to entertain guests. Behind us, we have the other part of the upper deck. As we said, it's full beam. It's incredible space. We have here the table for alfresco dining, and behind we have additional space for relaxing.
Guests love to have dinner here. This is the most beautiful place to enjoy and make a dinner. Me, as an experienced stewardess, I love to serve here because we have very easy access to our pantry with dumb waiter, so we can make everything really easy and quick.
That's something that really needs to be taken into consideration for owners of yachts, the accessibility for the crew in order to be able to serve according to the level of service that they expect. CROCUS, as we mentioned earlier, offers the perfect balance of guest areas and crew. We have in all the decks separate access for crew with a private route where it's really easy to navigate and to serve the guests in all the spaces. We are now on the highest point of Motor Yacht CROCUS, on the sun deck, the fourth deck, which offers more than 100 square meters of entertainment. We have behind me a beautiful big TV that can be used as an open-air cinema. We have lots of space to sunbathe. We also have a portable shower. We can install additional poles for sun shading, and behind me on the other part forward, we can install a jacuzzi because the piping is already done. This space, I think, is the most popular space for summer to enjoy the boat. It can be used both for families or for any time of parties. At the same time, we could even enhance this space, adding another table for alfresco dining or whatever purpose the new owner might think of, because it offers unlimited options.
Hi everybody, I am Duško Šavija and I am the captain of Motor Yacht CROCUS. This is a great opportunity for me to have a privilege to introduce this boat for the potential new buyer. Here on the bow area of Motor Yacht CROCUS, and on our port side we have a Castoldi tender, 7 meter, with all equipment, full equipment on. It's really brand new one because it's only 150 hours, working hours on it. On the opposite side we have a rescue tender, Sportis. Both of them we are putting to the water with the crane. Now we are on the bridge, and you can see we have all these panels with latest version of electronic equipment what help us during the navigation, as time zero system with all camera, with both computer and IES, all necessary equipment what we need to be safe at sea. I just want to say a few things about Motor Yacht CROCUS. So particulars from Motoyacht CROCUS is length overall is 47.5 meter and the wide is 8.8 meter. And we have a 499 GT gross tonnage. This 499 GT is very important for the potential buyer because we are under 500. Also, I can say during this staying on the Motoyacht CROCUS since 1 year already that I am here, that this boat is a really beautiful line, Italian line. This minimalistic style gives some special charming part of this yacht. I will say a few things about the strong point of this boat. Strong point of CROCUS is that he can cross the ocean, and we have a very good rate on consumption. So it's mean on the cruising speed, what will be 12.5 knots, consumption will be 220 liters per hour with generators. If you are going on the minimum speed, what will be used for the crossing of the ocean around 9 knots, it will be only 110 liters with a generator of consumption. This is one of the strongest points because the rate is really amazing and not painful for the new client. Also, among the strong points, you will see, as you can see from before presentation, this Flybridge area, huge one, with possibility of construction of jacuzzi, because we have already all piping installation done. Strong point also, very bit of use of CROCUS. So it's mean owner used only 1 season this boat. Motoyacht CROCUS is a private boat, so we have a certificate of registration as private boat, but our class certificate is commercial. So this is a great opportunity for the next owner, if he wants to do the charter with this boat, to switch the boat to the commercial use is really easy. Just few additional things needs to be buy on the deck part, and it will be done really quickly and easily. In this short presentation of CROCUS, I am sure that I forgot many details to tell to you, but in any case, for any other further information, details, don't hesitate to contact our main brokerage company, who is Fraser, and our broker, Anton Farber. Thanks a lot to listening to me.
Good afternoon. My name is Mario. I am since January 2023 chief engineer on the motor yacht. Sorry, CROCUS. A long time on the cruise ship, and now I'm still here. Okay, what I want to say to you about some of the equipment here on board. We have 2 main engines, Caterpillar, very reliable engine, C32, each one about 1411 kilowatt. And consumption, we are very good engine for the consumption, and about for the speed of, let's say 12 knots, is only 75 liters per hour per engine. That is the 2 engines which one have only 500 running hours. That means it's better than new, because all this baby sickness is gone already, you know. And have service done for them. That means you don't have to worry about this in the future. That means for the main engine we are fine. Additional to this, we have two generators, very good engine, very good alternator, which one can supply all electricity on board. Even in the very high temperature summer months, with our oversized air conditioning units, we have 4 units on board. We can run only 2 of them. That is enough to make yourself feel comfortable in all your accommodation area. Beside these 2 generators, we have on board, for you comfortably feeling on board, 0-speed stabilizer. They can work during the trip somewhere or at anchor. And beside all these things, also the water makers, 2 of them, each one 250 liters per hour. That means you can have enough water for shower, for the swimming, for everything what you need. Okay. In the end of all this equipment, pretty new, and I'm very happy here with everything what I can see here. Is very good quality and very reliable equipment, main equipment what you have here on board. I want to tell you too that the all class items and all planning maintenance is done up to date. So in case you buy this boat, you can go just in and you can travel with this boat anywhere you want it. I just want to say something here from the control room. This is very special control room. As you can see, there is this size of the boat is great, with very, very good equipment, modern one, and especially on the safety. We have some kind of the safety system and management, PMS management on board, which one control all the things and all the addresses for the alarms and the things what we have on board. That means from this point here, from this control room, I can check everything what's happened on board, and I can also influence on everything what's happened on board, especially on the safety equipment. I repeat safety always because I'm very surprised when I come on this boat and see how good and how much is invested on the money for the safety of this boat. We have here a couple of computerizing equipment on board, and with this computer I can start everything what I wanted, from the main engine, generator, power plant, everything what is going on is going from here. Similar like this one, we have some kind of possibility to do from the bridge, because this is a separate unit on the bridge too, but it's not so powerful like this one here in the control room. Just for your information, this boat here, not just to have good equipment there. Here on the control room is the equipment which one is controlled by the computer. On the safety issue is a lot, and that's good things for this boat. Okay, that is what I just want to say. Okay, bye. Thank you very much to listen to me.
We are now in the crew space, in the main deck, just on the port side behind the main salon. And as we can see, it's very wide corridors, it's very comfortable, good finishing. Here we have the wine cellar, really convenient. Here we have a pantry, also convenient for the service in the main salon. And on my left, we have the owner's galley. If you go inside, you will see that the galley is impolluted. The reason why is because this galley has only been used for the owner and his guests. The crew have a separate galley in the crew mess. Here we have the crew mess. It's very comfortable, it's very convenient. I think that this table could fit all the crew on board. And as we have mentioned, we have here the second galley, which is exclusively for the crew, so the food and the chef doesn't interfere with the guests and the crew. Additionally, we have all the alarms here, all the cameras, so it's very conveniently organized in order to provide for the crew its privacy and at the same time its comfort. As the majority of yacht owners know, happy crew, happy guests. So it's very important to have really comfortable conditions for the crew. Here we are in the beach store, just behind the beach platform, the beach club. We have here on both sides conveniently located additional storage for any water toys, life jackets, etc. Furthermore, if we go behind, we will find a convenient day head for the guests, additional storage, freezers, and also we have a door just for the crew to be able to enter without interference with the guests, with the provisioning, etc. It's a very spacious place that features nowadays a lot of storage, and in the future for the new owner it could be used in a different way, as for example a bigger beach club. Thank you very much for your time, for joining me in this tour of Motor Yacht Crocus. I hope that you enjoyed the yacht as much as I do. I remain at your disposal in case if you have any questions or interest. Thank you very much.